girls, and welcome to Goran Guitar. We have a great song here from Imagine Dragons. This song is called Crushed, and if you'll watch the music video, you will follow a boy there from the war in Ukraine, and it's based upon a true story there. So, great, strong song here from Imagine Dragons. Let's take a look at this one. So, we have a clean fretboard here, no need for any capo on this one. I have a couple of chords to go over, so let's take a look at the chords first. We will be able to play this both with the picking that goes through the entire song, but also with strumming pattern. First off, the chords. So we have the G minor, that's a bar chord. You place the bar over all strings here on the 3rd fret, and then the rest will be 5th on A and 5th on D. Next chord is the A sharp sus chord here. So you have another bar chord. This time it's placed upon 5 strings there from bottom up on the 1st fret. Alright, so all strings except for the last E is barred here on 1st fret, and then the rest will be 3rd on D and 3rd on G. We have then the F, still bar on the 1st fret, this time over all strings, and the rest will be 3rd on D, 3rd on A, and 2nd on G. And then finally we have the last chord here. That's a C, but with an E in the bass. So that means the open E is incorporated here. And then we have the 3rd A, 2nd E, open G, 1st B, and open E. So there we have the chords. All right, so G minor, A sharp sus there, then the F, and then we also have the C chord. All right, so let's take a look at the picking pattern, which I think is the best way of handling this song, but you can also alternate that with a strumming pattern. We will come to that later. But first, let's go over the picking for each and every chord. So the G minor, it's actually G minor 7, but yeah, you could go with the G minor as well. The picking will be like this. All right, so that is 3rd on E. And what I do here, I have a bar placed when I play even the picking here on the 3rd fret. So 3rd on E, then 5th on A, back to 3rd on E, then 3rd on the G string, and then back to 5th on A. That's the rhythm, all right? Then you move to the A sharp there. So that will be, when I play the picking here, I will hold this position with this finger. So that is 1st on A and then 3rd on the G. That's what you need. You don't need a full bar here, all right, for the picking. So with that grip, you're gonna play this part. Okay, so you're gonna play 1st fret on A string, then open D, then back to 1st A, then 3rd G, then open D, then 1st A, and with the finger I'm using here, my ring finger, I go up to the 3rd A. And there's a reason for that, coming to that soon. But to summarize this, A sharp, 1st A, open D, 1st A, 3rd G, open D, 1st A, and then my ring finger on the 3rd A. Why? Because we will prepare that for the next grip, which is the F, and the ring finger is placed on the right spot there with 3rd A. All right, so I hold the grip there. You could hold the grip as it is, the full bar chord, but I hold just this, what I need for this picking. So that will be 1st fret on E string, then the 3rd A with my ring finger, and then I add also the 2nd G on with my middle finger. This is the new grip. So with that, we have the 1st F. We're gonna play for 2 rounds. But the first F goes like this. Right? So that is first E, third A, back to first E, second G, and third A. Okay? So that is the first F. The second F you're going to play right after. You're going to play the exact same here, the same 5 notes as in the first F. So, but you're also going to add these 2 notes, which will be first E and third A. So you pretty much repeat the same F there, but then in the second time here, when you repeated the same F, you also add first E and third A. Right. So that is the first half of this picking pattern, and that is a picking pattern that goes through the entire song. So we are about half into the song, and the second half is very similar. All right. But just to repeat this: G minor, A sharp, then F, F again, and then added 2 notes. That is the first half, and then you're gonna repeat it again for the second half. You're gonna play the G minor, the A sus, and the first F in the same way. So second round is played almost in the same way. The first 3 chords was till here. And then instead of playing the F again, the second round plus the ND, we have the CE chord. What you're gonna hold here is this, that's enough. So third on the A string and first on B. So it sounds like this. So that is open E in bass, then third A, back to open E, and now comes the first B, and then third A, open E, and finally third A. And that ends the second round, and actually the full song, because you can play this through the entire song. So the second round was played in the same way when it comes to the first 3 chords, G minor, A sus, and the first F. And instead of playing the second F again, like we played in the first half of this first round, you're gonna play this CE chord. So one full round will be like this in somewhat of a standard tempo. And just technique stuff there. From the A sharp, when you come up here to the 3rd fret on A string, you keep that to play the F like we already mentioned. And then when you go from this grip in the second round and you go to the CE chord, just keep the same finger there and go down with the index finger to the 1st fret B string. And that way you just prepare always for the next chord. So it comes from this position here up to this, the F, and then to the CE. Very nice to make some changes there. If you don't have thoughts in playing like this, that is the best scenario. All right, so finally let's take a look at this beautiful song again with a strumming technique there. So now you will use the full chords, the G minor, the A sus, and F, and so on. And we'll illustrate the strumming pattern with the first chord, and that was, of course, the G minor. So grab that one. One strumming round will be, so it's down, up, down, up, up, down, up. So down, up, and then a short pause, and then up, down, up. All right, so a couple of rounds to get the rhythm for it. It sounds like this. So I'm gonna play one strumming round per chord, and for the first round we had 2 F after each other, so that means you're gonna play F 2 rounds there. So it will be G minor 1, A sharp 1, F 2, then G minor 1, A sharp 1, F1, and the CE1. That's what's going on, and one full strum around of this sounds like this. Yeah, some freestyle there because it's that great, this song, and nice to switch up with the strumming and picking technique here. So that was Imagine Dragons Crushed. Give it a try, guys. Suits guitar very, very well. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please thumb up this tutorial. I really support all your support, of course. I appreciate that. So yeah, till next time, stay tuned.